Test, test, 1, 2, test, test. Kotler Ice Arena championship game. Teton Valley Cutthroats home tournament, 14U. Boise Wings taking on the Butte Irish. Had a little ZAM maintenance there, so that's why we're getting a late start. I have some rosters, but I don't have them printed out, so those of you watching, I'll do my best. It's going to be more numbers than names, bear with me. Mandy Karen says, thanks so much for streaming. My pleasure. I enjoy doing it. Thanks for coming to Victor, Idaho for some youth hockey. So coming into this championship game, the Butte Irish undefeated on the weekend thus far. Boise Wings with a lopsided score on the Cutthroats last night to join them. They won the tiebreak with the Sun Valley Suns, so that brings us to today. Championship game coming up. Puck drop here in about 30 seconds. The Butte Junior Irish will be the home team in the dark colored jerseys. Boise Wings, the visiting team, in their whites. All right, teams break their huddle, coming to center ice. Face-off coming up. Three 15-minute periods on schedule here at the Kotler Ice Arena for the banner. Boise back to get it off the faceoff. Out it comes to number 12. Number 12 skates it across the red line, looking to his right for number 7. Number 7 loses a stick there. Back come the Irish. Here come the Irish through center ice across the blue line. Number 29 backhand, shot on goal, pad save. Puck comes out. Good chance there for the Irish here early. Number 9 for the Wings, going to dump it down in deep. Number 7 on the Wings on the forecheck. Here comes Butte back behind their own net. They're going to send it up. Does not clear the zone. 24 able to hold the blue line for the moment. Into the neutral zone it comes. Boise looking to regroup, unable to connect on that pass. Butte gathering it in the far corner. 29 in a board battle. 25 coming to join. 29 for Butte, back to get it in the corner, chips it back to the blue line. That was number 26. Shot was deflected by the Wings, little chip to himself. Here come the Wings, 3-on-1 developing. Shot coming, pad save from the Butte goalkeeper. Butte through the neutral zone, across the red line. It's pinched at about the blue line. Boise clears it out to center ice. Number 4 gonna skate it in. Shot coming, it's deflected. Boise holds his own. Pop fly, Little League pop fly to the Butte goaltender who's able to glove it. Right out front. Beautiful opportunity there for the Wings. Number 4 not able to convert. Back come the Irish. Here they come across the blue into the neutral zone. Neutral zone battle here. Here comes Butte looking to skate it in. Shot coming, deflected by the Wings. Puck at about the far circle. Over to the boards it goes. Centering pass. Boise able to control that back around the net, not able to keep it on his blade. Circles, trying to skate it out. Butte holds it at the circle. Boise's able to clear. Back it comes into the neutral zone. Butte gives it a hack back. It's going to be an icing. Face off in the Wings offensive end coming up. Butte wins the face-off back to the right side, chipping it up, trying to get out. Puck comes out. Here comes Butte. Number 19, Peterson. 19 or 18. 18, Peterson throws it in, but it comes right back out of the zone. A little bit of ping pong here in the neutral zone. Butte able to dump it down in, gets it about half deep. Boise regrouping, changes directions. Butte controls in their zone, chips it back in, trying to get it deep. Boise intercepts that, changes direction behind their own net. Oh boy, skates it back behind. Number 26 for the Wings. Names on the jerseys, I'll call them out when I can see them. Number 12 for the Wings, Romarell trying to get that down deep. It's offsides. Neutral zone face-off coming. 9 on the face-off for the Wings. Goes into the Irish zone. Irish gather it in the neutral zone. D'Amico looking to skate it in. Back to Nielsen. Nielsen skating it to his right. He dumps it in. He's able to get it deep. 32 for Butte on the forecheck. Collision over there in the corner. Boise trying to scoop it out, nothing doing. Shot coming, it was deflected. But number 3, the Boise goalkeeper, was able to get the save there. Back at Crowley in goal for the Wings. The Irish hold the zone for the moment. It comes out. They've got to regroup. Back come the Irish to tag up. Turnover. Boise shot, pad save from the Irish. Back they come. Nielsen skating it through the neutral zone, across the blue line to the high slot. Holding, right side, shot, goal. Butte. We'll take another look. Sorry, that was number 25 for Butte. Goes far side, goal. Butte's on the board, they strike first. 1-0 Irish. Puck's down in deep. Goal by number 25, Lane Batterman for the Irish. Back into the zone it goes. Boise trying to scoop that out. Able to chip it out softly into the neutral zone. 10 from Boise. Stanton. He gathers it. Chips it over to Shaddle, number 21. Boise trying to get it in the zone, they do, but just barely. It comes back out all the way down. Hand is up, it's going to be an icing. Take it back down the other end for a face-off. Stanton, Thurman, Eichel, Shaddle, and 67 on the ice for the Wings. Butte in the far corner, looking to skate it out. I think it's going to go on the net. It's not going to be an icing. Boise goaltender pushes that aside. Butte controls back behind the net. Centering pass right out front. Save. Boise Wings. Take another look. Wraparound there from from Butte. Right out front. Good chance there from the low slot. Here comes Boise. Had a chance for a breakout there. Nice stick from the Butte defender. It goes back into the zone. 14 from Butte back to get it. Butte gonna skate this one out. 13, Johnson skating to his right. Into the zone he comes, right at about the circle, loses the puck. 19 from the Wings, chips it out back to the neutral zone. Butte's got to come back and regroup. Penalty coming. High stick is the call. Gonna go on number 18, Peterson. Wings power play coming up. Butte wins that face-off. Boise, number 24, going to his right, centering pass back to number 9, chipped on goal. Goes wide, right and left of the glove. Pretty good chance there. Puck comes down, hand is up, it's gonna be an icing. .112 left on the power play, 8:39 left here in the first period. Butte wins that face-off again. Oh boy, dangerous pass right out there through the low slot. But here comes Butte. Butte with a chance for a shorty. Man, nice stretch pass there from Davis. Just couldn't connect. He's grinning. Had to try it, right? At 32. Boise bench is fired up. Lots of noise coming from that side. Quick turn shot from Boise, nothing doing. They kick it back to the blue line. Blue line shot coming, a lot of traffic out front. It gets deflected up into the screen. 8:20 left in the period, 53 seconds left on the power play. Angie Crowder says, yes, thank you so much. Thank you for the compliment. Boise wings. Back to 24, high slot off the midsection, deflected, juicy rebound. Boise right back in, back up into the screen. 2 shots on goal there for the Wings on that sequence. Wings were lights out on the power play last night, 3 for 3. Boise wins that one back. Shot from the blue line, deflected, went just wide left of the post. Butte gonna be able to clear the zone here, back down it comes. 67 from the Wings back to gather. He backhands it over, looking for 24, Wilson. 24 skates it across the red line, across the blue line. Here he comes, shot coming well right of the target. Big hit over there on the far boards. Nielsen chipping it up, looking for Davis. Davis 16 down into the corner, 24. Wilson takes it away. Hit there in the corner. Loose puck right at about the circle. 25. Already got a goal coming in, looking for to get more. Not able to control it. Nice stick there from the Boise defender. Romrell, number 12, skates it to the left side. Back around, wrap around, looking, back out to 67. One-time attempt, but couldn't really get good blade on that one. Boise able to hold the zone, they chip it back down in deep and they go on a change. Partial change. Big stretch pass coming. 25 over to 29. 29 left side of the net. Centering pass right out front. 25 came in, crashing the net. 25 pushes it back around for the Irish. Chip it back down in deep. There's that guy, 25 again. Centering pass right out front. Oh, good chance from D'Amico, number 29, and just sent it high and right. Centering pass again. Tons of pressure here from the Butte Irish. Shot coming, glove save, Wings. 6:29 left in the period. Butte up 1-0 here in the championship game. Butte wins that faceoff. Nice stick there from Boise. Chance for a 2-on-1 or a 2-on-2 here. They're going to gather it. They get it down deep. Back behind the net. Comes out to 66. Backhand. Just goes wide. 21, Shadow throws it on the net right out there. Puck in the low slot. Butte trying to clear, they do. Here come the Irish with the forecheck. 85 backtracking. 3 Butte players there right in front of the Wings bench. Board battle. Puck goes up and out of play right next to me. Neutral zone face-off coming. Center ice face-off. Boise grabs it in the neutral zone, looking to skate it forward. Nice move from Russell there, 19. Russell going to his left, trying to get a centering pass. He gathers it at the corner all alone, kicks it back out to 66. Hope tries to put something on it, fans on it a little bit, able to hold it back in, whacks it back down in. Hope chips it backhand, back down deep. Butte back to get it, mid-board. Here they come. Up it comes, deflected into the zone. Boise reverses direction, fires it right back down. No icing, they wave it off. 17 from Butte back to play it. Looked like a trip, hand is up, delayed penalty coming. Gonna be a tripping against the Wings captain here. Butte gonna go on the power play. Number 12. Tripping. That's Romrell. 5:08 left in the period. Butte up 1-0. They're gonna go on the power play for 90 seconds. Boise wins that faceoff. They dump it back down behind the net, reverse direction. Butte picks it up, centering pass. Puck loose there. 17 from Butte chips it back down in far deep. It's going to come out. It's not going to get out. Nice hold there from 17. They gathered in the high slot. Shot coming. Good hard shot there from 25. It goes wide to the left. Butte from the blue line throws it on the net. Butte right out there in the high slot. Loose puck. 25 was looking for 32. Nifty little play, way to take your time. Loose puck. Another save there from the Boise goaltender. Boise trying to get it out. Butte doing a good job holding the zone here on the power play. Puck comes out, but not all the way. Blue line held in there. 32 for Butte, gathers it in the corner. Centering pass once again. 1-2. Oh, man. Point blank chance there for 29. Couldn't finish the job. Butte's able to clear the zone. The Irish back to regroup. Side-to-side pass, 32 for Butte, picks it up, skates it in to the center, dumps it off at the circle for 25, skates it in, shot coming. Pad save, Boise. Shot coming, deflected out front, 7 seconds left on the power play. Right out front again. Boy, ton of pressure from Butte here on this power play, everything but a goal. The Wings are back to full strength as number 4 comes off the bench. Big defensive play there from 85, saved a goal. Puck was sitting there on the crease in the blue ice. Boy, tons of pressure from Butte. Huge pad save from Boise. Boise chips it out but does not clear. Finally gets the job done. It's deflected by a Butte player there in the body. 17 skating it right back in. Malkovich, I think, was the name on the back of the jersey. Down around it goes. 85 over there to get it for the Wings. Stops short. Puck battle. 85 and 4 from the Wings. It goes back down in deep to the corner. 10 scoops it back out. Butte really controlling the zone here after the power play. Boise looking to skate it out. 24, he's got some speed. Across the ice he goes. It's Wilson back to the center ice. Back to his left. Shot coming. Stick save. Butte. 24 picks it back up. 24, big fast kid in the corner. We got a battle, 3 Butte defenders. Butte comes away with it. No trip there is called. 4 with a nice forecheck from the Wings. Butte back around the end. 4. Long stretch pass coming, settled down by 32. Here he comes, breakaway, shot, goal. 32. We're gonna take another look on the replay. Breakaway on a nice long stretch pass. (2-1) Butte. 2:10 left here in the first period. Butte hacks that back in. Boise clears, Butte right back in. Blue line battle back and forth. Penalty coming. That's going to go against Butte. Roughing the call. Left in the period. Boise wins that right back out up 19, swings it over to 67 on the blue line, deflected out front but off net. 7 gathers it for the wings, 7 chips it back around. Puck right out in the crease. 7 just overskated it a bit. A long stretch pass again, but it's going to go down for an icing. Offensive zone face-off for the Wings. Down 2-0 here in the first. Butte going to control that off the face-off. Skated up and chipped into the neutral zone. Boise back to regroup. They swing it side to side. Far side across the red line. They get it to the center. They get it down. It makes it deep. Here comes the forecheck. Russell, 19, stepping up. He's going to throw it on the net. Open net. Goal, number 12. The captain able to bury that one off the deflection. Power play goal for the Wings. Let's take another look. Loose puck. Blocker side. Goalie from Butte was coming over trying to get into position. The captain was able to raise it, put it in the net. The Wings are on the board, 2-1. Butte. Boise into the neutral zone. 67, 28 for Boise, 26 for Boise. 66, Hope. He's going to skate it. He's going to try to dump it deep. It goes off his own player's leg. 26 pushes it back for 85. Back into their zone. 85. Big forecheck pressure coming from Butte. But Boise's able to clear it. Butte's got to get back and tag up. They do. Big hit there in the neutral zone. Puck hanging out on the blue line. A little bit of a blue line battle here. The Butte Irish backhand it back down in deep. 18 seconds left in the period. Clap bomb coming. Pad save. Boise. Butte controls it on the circle. Looks to chip it out. Loose puck right there, center right. Here comes Butte. Sorry, Boise. They chip it in deep. That'll do it for the first period. 2-1. Butte. Back and forth hockey game. Both teams getting power play goals. Butte leads 2-1. Second period coming up. Butte up 2-1. Butte back to get it at the blue line. Butte gathering. Pass over to 25. Batterman with the toe drag goes to his left. Back behind the red line. Centering pass right out front. Good opportunity for Butte right here as that second period gets started. 16 gathers it at the blue line. Skates it in 2 spots. Shot on goal. Loose puck in the low crease. Nice save there from Crowley, the Wings goaltender. Boise breaks it into the zone. Butte in the neutral zone. 16 skates it. It's going to skate it into the zone. Back to his left. High slot. Boise promptly puts it back out to the neutral zone. Nielsen, 37 for Butte, back to get it. Got it in his own zone. Surveying. He's going to skate it ahead across the blue line. Across the red line where he's met by the Boise defender. Here comes number 9. Boise was looking for 16 and just couldn't hang on to his stick. Butte looking to skate it out of the zone. Here comes Batterman again, one-on-one. He's looking to turn the corner. He does. Here he comes right down Main Street. Nice save, pad save. Boise clears it out. They get it out of the zone. Here comes that forecheck pressure from Boise. 12. But back comes Butte. Nielsen. He skates it into the zone. Nope, loses it right at about the blue line. Big hit right over there in front of the Butte bench. Offsides is the call. Neutral zone face-off coming. Butte wins the face-off in the neutral zone, chips it ahead. Here comes number 41. Puck loose there in the high slot, right side for Butte. Right shot coming, pad save. Boise chipping it ahead. It's going to go down, might go on the net. It does. Here comes 58 from the Irish, across center ice, across the red line, across the blue line to his right. Here he comes, gets it to the forehand. Puck battle down there in the far, takes it away. 19 skating it up the far side. Butte stands him up just before the blue line. Boise circles back behind their own net, changes direction. Boise looking for a penalty there, right out front, goal. We'll take a look at the replay. Butte gonna go up 3-1. Wraparound, centering pass, 5-hole maybe, I wasn't zoomed in there. 3-1 Butte, 12:36 left in the second period. Didn't see who they credited that goal to, but Butte's going to take a 3-1 lead here. Centering pass, Butte right back in business. Board battle on the far side. They chip it back toward the net. Loose puck. Goalie's on his butt. Comes back out. Shot coming. Goes wide to the right. Tons of pressure down here from Butte. Kind of living right out there in the crease. Clap bomb coming. Shot coming. Glove save. Centering pass right out front, able to smother it. That one went on the net off the face-off. Boise goaltender pushes that aside. Puck in the corner. Boise looking to break the zone. Butte holds it in, gets it back down. Boise with the puck in the corner. Looking, chips it out. Might have been deflected, they say it was. No icing, we're gonna play it. Butte sends that around. Boise able to get it deep, shot on goal, pad save, Butte. 85 from Boise, hacks it right back down in deep again. Here comes the pressure from the wings. They hold it in, high slot, shot coming, pad save. Boise smothers it. Shot coming, deflected by the Butte defender. Goalie pushes it aside with the stick. Right out front, backhand, save, Butte. 11:09 left in the second, Butte up 3-1. Butte picks it up in the neutral zone. Nielsen skating it back to his right, high slot area. Leaves it off for 32 at the circle. Back to the far boards. Coming on, throws it toward the net. It goes wide through the crease. That shot goes wide to the right. It's going to come out. Butte's going to have to regroup, tag up. Here comes the pressure from Boise. Chipped ahead. Big hit there right at about center ice. Boise gets it into the zone. Boise going on a change, 2-on-1 developing. Butte with the puck in the far corner. Centering pass. Goalie hits it with his stick. Boise knocks it out of the air with a hand. Corner battle. Butte not able to hold it. It comes back out to the neutral zone. Butte back to get it. Calling icing. Ten minutes, 2 seconds left in the second period. Puck comes out, they wave off icing, we'll play it. All the way around and out of the zone. Here comes Butte with the pressure, 11, big head of steam. Left side, blocker save. Right out front, puck in the high slot. Boise lofts that one out. Here comes the forecheck. Back to the neutral zone. Back up, 66, punches it in. Butte skates it right back out. Blue line battle back into the neutral zone. Here comes Butte, chance for a 3-on-1. Chips it up. Nice stick there from the Boise defender to break that up. Boise through the neutral zone. 2-on-1 developing. They keep it onside, chip it back in at the circle. Nice defense there. A couple body blocks, deflections. Boise back to get it. 2. Butte Irish chasing them. Butte has it on the corner centering pass. Back up top. Oh boy! Puck came off the glass right behind the goalie. Oh, what is going to go off his butt. No goal, the ref says. Here come the wings, the captain, number 12. Trying to dangle it through the offensive zone there. Big hit, penalty coming. We'll take a look. Roughing's gonna be the call. Down on the far end, puck comes in. Romrell gonna take his second visit to the box here. Butte power play coming up, 7:53 left in the second. Boise dumps it down in, they get it deep. On the penalty kill, number 4. Able to keep the puck there, loses his mouthpiece. Minute left on the power play. Oh, fanned on it. Boise clears the zone, back to the Butte end of the ice it goes. Davis, 16, gonna gather it. Looking up for 37. Puck on his stick. Here comes the back check. 4 kind of overskates that, but it goes back down into the neutral zone. 37 seconds left on the power play. Into the zone it comes, but right to the Boise stick. 25 going to backtrack, then send it in. Loses it at the circle. Shot coming. Deflected. Goes up over the net on the blocker side. 37 from Butte gathers it. Centering pass right out front. Loose puck. Big hit coming, backhand. Goalie was not able to freeze that. I think he wanted to, but here comes Boise. 10 seconds left on the penalty kill. They're gonna skate it in. Got 4 out front, circling. Couldn't get the centering pass there. The Wings are back to full strength. Batterman gonna dump that back down in deep. 29, backhand chip, nifty move. Just wasn't able to get it in front of the net. Boise clears that puck up on its end. It rolls out. Butte back to regroup. 6:06 left in the second period. Nice toe drag there mid-ice. Here comes, I think that's Nielsen on his right. 37, shot coming. Blocked with the shoulder from Boise. They chip it out. Here we go. Boise not able to control it in the neutral zone. 12 gonna pick it up. He takes a big hit on the far boards. Penalty coming. They're talking about it. We'll take another look. Big hit over there, right on the far glass. 29, D'Amico gonna go to the box. Boise power play coming up. Roughing is the call from the lead official. Boise wins that faceoff on the power play back to the blue line. They chip it back down in deep. It goes to the corner. Butte going to grab it for the moment. Down around it comes into the near corner, near boards. Scooped back out. Number 11 for Butte going to skate it through into the zone on the penalty kill. Toe drag there from Boise. Boise in the neutral zone, 12. Skating it to his left side. Went for a chip and chase, but Butte held that and pulls it right back out to the neutral zone. 24, Wilson going to his left. Here he goes, skates it again. A nice stick from Butte, and they take it right back out into the neutral zone. Boise looks to regroup side to side. Back to the center ice. They regroup. Here comes Wilson to his left. Wilson one time. Tried to go top shelf and sails it high. First real opportunity from Boise on this power play. That clap bomb from the blue line is knocked down by the Boise defender. Burleson, 11, going to skate it in for the Irish on the left side. They get it down deep. 71 from Butte giving chase. 18 seconds left on the power play. Shot coming, glove save. Boise. 16 seconds left on the power play. 4:32 left in the period. shot coming, goes wide right. Butte won that off the face-off. Batterman put it right on the net, or tried to put it on the net. Butte holds it in for the moment, but Boise able to clear it. Butte's got to get back and tag up. Back it comes to Butte, left side. They're going to dump it down in. Boise has it right in front of their own net. Low slot, circles back behind the net. Here comes the forecheck pressure from Butte. Back and forth we go behind the net. They send it up and out. It's going to go down. Be an icing if it makes it, it does. Boise wins the face-off. They skate it through the neutral zone. Here they come. 7, big head of seam, right side. Shot coming, glove save. Butte. No rebound there. A couple of Boise forwards crashing the net. (3-1) game. 3:46 left in the second period. Back behind the net, Butte gonna send it around. Boise looks to hold that in. 2-on-1 developing for Butte here. Pass, beautiful kick save. Is it enough? Another save. We'll take another look. Comes in right to left on the forehand. Goalie going from left to right, right leg pad save, and a beauty. From Boise chips that down in deep. Here comes the forecheck. 12-9 for the Boise Wings. Butte controlling it. They chip it. Boise able to hold it right down at about the circle. Back comes Butte. Here we go. Nielsen skating it to his right. He's got Johnson with him. Far corner board battle. 12 from Boise looking to skate it out. Can't hold it. Back to the circle. Back around the goal, it goes for Boise. Boise throws it up on the near side. It comes out and back. Not gonna make it for an icing. They're gonna play it. Nielsen back to get it. He's got 4 from Boise with him. 4 takes it away. High slot, number 10 shot coming. Goes wide on the glove side. Save, oh man! It was between his legs, 5-hole, and they score it. Davis, 16 for the Irish on a laser. What a sequence there. The puck went 5-hole. The defender behind the goalie was able to poke it out. Goalie still on his butt getting up. Davis shoots it from the top of the circle, goes top right corner, 4-1. Butte. Gathers it in the neutral zone across the red line to the left. Offsides is going to be the call. Well, they missed that one pretty bad. Glove save. Penalty coming. Gonna be a trip. Gonna go on 66. Hope for the Boise Wings. Butte power play coming up. 1:08 left in the second period. We'll end the period on a Butte power play. Butte gathers it near boards, back to 58. 58 going to throw it on the net. Deflected down by Boise. Boise able to clear. Butte back to regroup in the neutral zone. Nice pass there, right back into business. Here they come, right side, shot coming. Blocker save, deflected wide. Board battle on the near side. Puck comes out. Boise going to throw it down. It's going to go on the net. Boise goaltender going to play it, throw it back up. It's deflected down by 12 from Boise. Puck hanging out. 53 seconds left on the penalty. 28 seconds left in the period. Puck hanging out there right in the slot. Pad save, pad save. It's 5 seconds left in the period. Shot coming. Deflected. That'll do it for 2 periods. 4-1, Butte Junior Irish over the Boise Wings as we head to the final period. We'll start the third period with 22 seconds of power play for Butte. All right, 1 period of hockey left here to decide it for the banner. Biggest game of the day. I heard there's another football game or something this afternoon, but this is the must watch. Eight seconds left on the power play. Here comes Nielsen to his right. Nielsen circling, tries to jam it in short side, nothing doing. The Wings are back to full strength. Shot coming, goal! Davis's second of the day. Top left corner this time. We'll take another look. Puck's deflected. Davis picks it up and puts it right on the net. Nice quick snapshot. Goes upper left side. 5-1, Butte breaking this one open. Wings able to kill that penalty, but Butte able to kind of keep the momentum and get a goal here within the first 30 seconds of that third period. They dump it back down in deep. Back out it comes to the neutral zone. Butte coming back to tag up, reset. Burleson going to dump that down. Doesn't get it quite deep, half midway. Back down deep it goes, back behind the net. 21 from Boise looking to skate it. Penalty coming. Tripping. Boise going to get a power play here. '85. Second trip to the box here this afternoon. Boise power play coming up. Puck right out front. Shot coming, deflection right out front. Big pile up in front of the net. Butte goaltender emerges with the puck in his glove. Another save there from the Butte goaltender. And a third time. .56 left in the game. 1 minute, 3 seconds left on the Wings power play. Backhand attempt goes wide to the left. Butte gonna send that one all the way down. Not gonna make it for icing. It's gonna come to rest at about the circle. Here comes 24, Wilson. Switches direction, backhand. 12 gonna try to chip it to himself. Takes a hit there right in front of the Boise bench. Puck battle. Interference. Gonna go on 25. We're gonna have 5-on-3 for 34 seconds. 5-on-3 hockey for the next 34 seconds. 12:27 left here in the third period. Butte up 5-1. Boise not able to hold it in. It comes all the way out. Back to the far side. Boise's got to get back and tag up here. Boise skates it into the zone. Left side. Shot coming, deflected. Boise goes on a change. Big collision over there on the far boards. Back out front. 9 with a nice quick turning shot from the circle that goes wide left. .5-on-4 for the next 50 seconds. Not going to make it for icing. A little bit of fuzzy ice here in the third period. Boise looking to break it out here on the power play. Goes far side. Butte's going to grab it and control it in the neutral zone. Looking up for 32. He dumps it back in. 30 seconds left on the power play. Hope, 66, has it. He's got it on his blade. Into the zone they come. 2-on-2 developing. Nice skip pass. Loose puck right there in the low crease, but Butte's able to skate that out. Nielsen, 37. Here he comes. Cross center ice. Heading to his right. Here he comes. Shot coming. Pad save. Went straight up in the air. Goalie didn't know where it was. Butte hits it right back in. Here comes Boise. Boise scoops it up. Penalty's over. Butte's back to full strength. Boise not able to convert on that 5-on-3 opportunity. Centering pass, backhand attempt, no. Hope, 66, tried the one-timer and fanned on it. Here comes Nielsen again, skating hard through the neutral zone, bringing it back to his right. Here he comes. Chips it high again, over the crossbar. 10-19 left. Number 4 from Boise skating it in, throws it off back behind the net. Round it comes. Hope, 66, over there to grab it. He circles, reverses direction. Butte picks that up, takes a hit on the mid-boards. 85 for Boise, able to dump it back down deep. Down around it goes, mid-board. Boise holds it, chops it back to the high slot. 4 continues it on to the corner. Centering pass, number 10 right out front. Big save there from the Butte goaltender on a nice opportunity from Boise. Here comes Butte, 2-on-1 developing. 17 on the right, 18 on the left. Skates it through, throws it off the side. Loose puck comes out to the blue line. They swing it, try to swing it. Collision there at about the high circle. Butte skates it in. Boy, never saw that puck again. I think it was behind the goalie and the defenseman able to clear it out again. 10 from Boise not able to control it. 9:03 left in the period. Boise, Butte back to grab it. They collect it in the neutral zone. 25 gonna skate it in. Offsides is the call. Eight minutes left in the game. Boise skates it through center ice, across the blue line, to the left. Another shot deflected down by 15. High stick is the call. They'll take it out of the zone for a face-off. Shot coming, pad save, Boise. Goal from Butte. We'll take another look. Nielsen skates it in at the circle. Nice pass, unselfish play there from Nielsen and Burleson. I think that, sorry, maybe that's number 11, number 18. No, number 11 buries it. 6-1 Butte. Kind of running away with it here in the third period. Turnover, 11. Almost got another one. Up out of play. Number 11, Brayton Burleson with that last goal. Assist from 37, Kevin Nielsen. 7:05 left here in the final period. Centering pass right across the crease. 12 gonna put that on the net. Goaltender gonna scoop it out of the mitt there to keep things moving. Corner battle. Boise comes away with it. Centering pass. Slow roller toward the net. Pad save. Boise back to get it. Butte holds it in the zone. 24, Wilson for the Wings back to get it. Here he comes. Chipping it up into the neutral zone. Here comes that forecheck. Wilson trying to use his speed here, make something happen. Chips back up. Nice hold in there from Butte. Out top, thrown on, pad save, smothered by the Boise goaltender. 6-1, 5:46 left in the third. Love save. Sorry, I was zoomed in there. Boise goaltender had to push that one aside. 5:36 left in the game. Back behind the net, Boise going to gather it, look to skate it out. Shipping it up. Lambrecht, 85 from Butte, able to just toss that back down deep. Puck up on its edge, hanging out by itself down there behind the net. Boise gathers it, skates it through the neutral zone. Here they come. Across the blue line to the right, number 4. Centering pass right out front. Good opportunity there for number 10. Just couldn't settle it down. Back come the junior Irish. Davis looking for that hat trick. Shot. Save. Boise. Davis got a lot on that one. Was looking for the hattie. comes Boise, 12, loses his footing right in front of the Butte bench. Had an opportunity there. 4 minutes left in the game. Offsides is the call. Timeout called, 29 seconds left here in the game. Oh, I'm sorry, that was on the timeout. A couple minutes left here as we wind down in the third period. Butte up 6-1 over the Boise Wings in the championship game. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hope this was enjoyable. For those family and friends that couldn't make the trip down here to Teton Valley, Three minutes, 18 seconds left in the game. Wilson back to get it back behind his own net. Wilson, collision with his own player. Butte picks it up, centering pass. Tried to settle it down with a skate in the high slot there, but nothing doing. 85 going to skate it back behind. Looking up for Wilson. They clear the zone. 2:49 left in the game. Richards, 71 for the Butte Irish, going to dump it down in deep. Chance there in the slot for the Wings, but nothing doing here late. 2:24 left in the game. Butte up 6-1. It ain't over till it's over, but this one quickly getting out of reach. Davis, nice quick snapshot, glove down by the Boise goaltender. Comes Boise coming to their left, gonna dump it on, glove save. 1:50 left in the third period. frozen by the Butte goalkeeper one more time. Pad save, Boise. Glove save, Boise. A little extracurricular there out front. 53 seconds left in the game. Butte gonna take this one, championship game 6-1 against the Boise Wings, and that will bring the 2026 Cutthroat home tournament to a close. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Hopefully that was enjoyable. For those not able to make the trip, friends and family, for Cutthroat streaming Bantams, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.